Hey guys, I want to share my experience with this McCall's pattern 8246. So, firstly, you will have to have a skill set of intermediate to advanced in order to do this particular coat. There are 20 pieces pattern pieces that you will use to construct this coat. There are 83 instruction steps to completely complete this coat. There are pattern adjustments inside because it is a Palmer and Fetch pattern. So inside gives you all of what you would need to do in order to adjust the pattern. Adjust the pattern in any areas that you need to make adjustments before actually cutting your pattern pieces out and doing the construction on them. This is a coat that has a lot of space in it. So if you want it to fit you more fitted, then you would do a pattern adjustment to make it be more form-fitting to the body. You will also have some tailoring within this pattern that you will have to do, meaning you will have some hand stitching that you will have to do. You'll have to do quite a bit of interfacing with this pattern. On the pattern, it says to have, I think, 9 buttons, but in reality, you're going to need about 12 buttons. You'll also get the skill set of making a belt and adding a belt buckle onto your belt. So here's mine thus far. I used a suede fabric for the fashion fabric, and I used a cotton for the lining. And I forget the designer's name of this cotton fabric, but that's the lining that I chose. Not only is it lined here on the outer flaps, but also on the back rain flaps. I used the same here as a detail for my sleeve taps, also for my pocket flaps, and my internal lining is the same. The belt buckle is a 1 1/8 inch belt buckle. I haven't put on all the buttons yet and buttonholes. These are the only buttonholes I have left to do, and that's because I have another step, 2 more steps that I have to do before I put the buttonholes there. But you'll also get an opportunity to make some grommet holes and install some grommets as well on your belt. You'll get the opportunity to attach the lining to the fashion coat. So you will get a lot of skills within this pattern to increase your skill set. You will get the opportunity to install a collar, lapel collar. A lot of pressing is involved. I still have to go back and press this again, but I'm still working on it. You will be allowed the skill set of creating buttonholes and sewing on buttons. Again, some of the coat, you have to do some tailoring, you have to do some hand stitching in order to get different areas to lay right. This is a 3-part sleeve, and it's a raglan sleeve, so you will get that skill set to work on. there's a lot of opportunity for you to grow your sewing skills. So I would not say don't do it. I would say take on the challenge. You'll also get the skill set of installing belt loops. So I would say take on a challenge, take your time with it. If you are novice to intermediate, give yourself about 2 weeks to complete the coat. It's taken me 3 days, and that's only because I've been just lagging back and forth doing other stuff. But yeah, just take your time with it. Enjoy the process. It's going to take about 2 bobbin folds of bobbin to complete this coat. You will need some button thread in order so your button's on if you want to do it really correctly. You can also use your serger to serge your lining pieces. You don't really need to serge your fashion coat pieces unless you're using a fabric that frays a lot. Then you would go ahead and serge everything, but otherwise it's going to be inside and it shouldn't be that much friction where it would be a problem. I would say to use rain resistant and stain resistant fabric. I live in a state where it doesn't really rain too much, so I chose the fabric that I chose for mine, and I hope I've addressed enough for you guys to make a conscious decision about making this coat. It is a lovely coat to make. The pockets are nice and deep as well. It is a lovely opportunity, a lovely trench coat. I know I'm going to enjoy wearing it from time to time because I'm in this coat rabbit hole, and I'm going to be making me some other coats as well. But if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me, and until next time, ciao.